What's up, guys? It's your boy Pete, and welcome back to Planting with Pete. Now, if you're new here, this channel consists of almost everything houseplant related. If that tickles your fancy, hit that subscribe button, sit back, and enjoy the video. Okay, guys, as you probably can tell by the thumbnail, we're finally dealing with her. Now, she is like talking about a procrastinating situation, like only because I have to go in here and like cut like each node. Nothing wrong with that, but this is going to be a process. They're like curled into this top here. You know how I was usually doing was just as they got to the top, I just go in and push them down a little bit more and kind of, secure them from the lid and trying to seep out from the lid and perfect growing conditions. Stuff like this really makes me want to get like a terrarium. But I think if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if they come like sealed, well, this is not all the way sealed. I mean, of course, there's little seepage around the lid here. The lid comes off. I guess we can take it off, but that is what she's looking like now. Of course, there's like this is going to be horrible. This is like area root galore. Oh, she's heavy. Let me show you guys real quick before we get into it. Like, see that? Galore. I don't even see the prayer plants anymore. I don't see the Hawaiian pothos. I do see the orchids. I mean, don't look like they're growing, but they're there. When this did start, it was just not like this. But this really makes me want to get a terrarium, and look at me trying to put this back on here. I'm gonna do it anyway while we talk. Yeah, this really makes me want to get a terrarium. No, like you see the area roots like growing from the top and roots everywhere. Oh, this peat moss in here, if you guys are wondering, at the bottom. But anyway, it makes me really want to get a terrarium, you guys, simply because of like how it grows. I just want to be able to put these in there and maybe get them going on like some type of substrate on the back wall or whatnot, and just let it do what it do, I love the overgrown look, but with a chaos look, but in a controlled environment like this here. It looks good from the outside. You see the roots that are just... Alright guys, let's go ahead and get into this video. Guys, like honestly, it took me like 4 hours to sit down here just to do this video. It's just a lot, but yeah. Grab your coffee, your beer, your sandwich, your dog, your cat, your lover, your fish, a bowl of cereal, whatever you need to grab, you guys, or if you want to do plant maintenance stuff, turn the TV up, volume up on your phone, your tablet, whatever you use, computer, laptop, whatever. This is going to be one of those videos. So, let's go ahead and get started. Now, I'm definitely going to I'm going to angle the video. I thought about just getting the other camera, using a tripod and just giving you guys that angle situation thing, but yeah, that's a lot because then you have to worry about storage and who's gonna cut off first, and we'll just angle you down from there to here. So I guess all of this here you won't see, which is fine, but let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I also have some pots here on the side. I'm going to try to max these pots out with, of course, single nodes if I can, because I see some weirdness going on here, bindage wise. I'm not sure about these brandies outside of this here container. I don't know, because I want to keep them out and let them grow, because my prop box, at least my personal prop box, is maxed out at the moment, and about time you see this video, well, you don't know, because I think I did it off camera. Yep, some of those plants in there graduated out, but I ended up putting some more in that needed to go in. I need to check on my painting lady. That's what I need to do. But yeah, I have pots here on this. I have pots here on the side, you guys. This is a thermometer, if you guys don't know. But yeah, let's get this camera together. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started here. Now, I have some trays back here. I don't know if you can see. Oh, let me stop with the scissors and the snapping. Right here in that area. Those are. I was going to put them into those and just start them out, but then I was like, no, we're not doing that. So what we're going to do is, whatever. It's locked. There we go. Whatever. Don't fit into the rest of these here containers. We're going to go ahead and this is going to be interesting. Like, I mean, that's technically one, but I don't want, see, how can I get, guys, this is going to be interesting. Like, look, do you see this whole vine here? Now, if there was a way that I could actually keep this, is it still, I'm pretty sure it's rooted. Well, not, you know what I mean. The bottom part is actually probably rooted, which is why I can't get the rest of it up, but these are nice. These are some nice leaves. I don't want to cut it. We don't have a choice now, do we? Nice roots, you know. I wanted to put them in sphagnum moss, but I didn't want to have to wrestle with taking them out of sphagnum moss. Oh my goodness, I guess we're cutting now. Yep, we just cut it. See? So I don't know. But again, these are like nice. There's like 2 leaves there, but grr. Okay, well let's just go ahead and cut these into nodes. That's a lot of extra stuff there. Now a lot of these won't make it. Or probably won't make it. Not just, yeah, won't make it. You know what, I probably should put these in the water until especially with these sensitive roots. Yeah, guys, let me get a little thingy of water and I'll be right back. All right, guys, we made it back. Simple little thingy of water. So what I'm going to do is, since these roots are very sensitive, especially coming out the high humidity, I don't want them to dry up. There we go. So we're just going to place them in this here water, at least until there we go. At least until I can get a hold to these here. I hate the fact that you have to cut off. You don't have to, but if you are kind of working with space, the extra inner noding vinage, those pieces, that's like you're throwing away energy. You know that. Sorry about that, guys. Ran out of storage, but yeah, those inner noding thingies is just a waste of energy. Like we have, and I still have to like get down in here. Like, look at this. Like a lot of this will catch on fairly quick, but I don't know what I'm cutting, which looks like the wrong one, but there's another one. I just cut 3. Whoa, okay. Whoa, oops, something happened. All right, so again, nice, and I mean like nice. So I guess I can start with this one. It's a top cut. Oh, almost cut it. This is an actual top cutting. Oh, good. It graced the water perfectly. Well, we have some weird ones, like I was saying before. Cut some more of this stem off. Come on, there we go. This happens when it's moving and shaking and searching for light, but also, you know, the method of me keeping this from going any crazier is just pushing it down. And with that method, you get things like, oh crap, it's like bottom up in the water. That's not good. You get things like that, you know. You know what we're gonna do? Sheesh. Okay. Alright, there we go. But yeah, they go crazy like that, and I don't care for it. But you know, it's my fault, so. Alright. You know what, you guys? It feels so good out here today. We had like 2 or 3 days of unnecessary heat. And then now today is like low 80s. And then the nights are getting very, very cold. Well, it's not like, okay, anything, I always say anything below 70 is cold. But 55 is in the 50s. And I definitely have to get, like this one, root had touched the soil. As you can see, the browning, the dirt, soil on the root. But anyway, the nights are getting in the 50s, and a lot of our tropical plants prefer not to get anything below 50, and I don't want to, that's a nice one. I don't want to mess with the the plant, and you know, some of those kind of changes can trigger a response to go dormant or stop growing, which I don't need. And of course, if temperatures stay low like that for a while, then a lot of those plants will actually die. And will you stay in the water? Thank you. And I definitely don't want that to happen. So I'm moving a lot of plants still from the back inside the greenhouse, which once I finish this here video and probably take a little break, then we're gonna start on that there process. And then yeah, I have a lot to do in like a very, very short time today. And I think maybe I'm hoping it's not tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's tonight, that it's going to be the coldest out of a week, because today is Friday something. I don't know, Friday something, you guys. September, are we in September? Yep, September something. That is a lot of noting there. Not note, but vine. But today is September. Oh, and then look, there's still projects behind me that I have to do. Friday, September 23rd. Sorry, you guys, I was reading the message. September 23rd. And again, I have no clue when you're going to get this. It might be New Year's about time you see it. But yeah, again, a lot of these will definitely start to root out. And also, with the temperature getting the way they are, I mean, this is fine. I mean, I never do leave it outside, especially when it's cold, but this is covered, so I'm definitely not worried about it being outside. It eventually will come in as well. But with these being in water, I can leave them outside at night, but of course this water is going to be 50 something degrees, and we definitely don't want that. So it's been kind of it's been fairly hectic, I would say, honestly, simply because of simply because of the fact that, there we go, the fact that I have to remember, like, I have still plants propping outside and it's cold outside, you know. So yeah, these are the brandies. If you guys can see, that has just rooted like crazy. This stuff is crazy. I'm trying to get as much root, yeah, like this long baby as I can, you know. And even if I don't want to leave these in water, I don't. But guys, that is not a flower? I'm losing my mind. Okay, I'm fixing to say, but cut. There we go. And we're cutting these all the way back. Like I could like. I'm sorry, I got it all up in the air like you can see it. Um, yeah, I don't know. I could like take all these leaves off and keep that rooted, and it's just a lot, but I don't want to. I love me a miking, so the more mikings, the better. Try not to cut. Oh, that's a leaf. It just went around the wrong way, and I thought it was a empty node there, but it's not. That's a whole leaf. But yeah, the more the merrier when it comes to micings. What I love about micings is that the bigger leaves, they do look good, but even when they're like small, I almost just cut this leaf off. Small and petite, they still look good. Like I have some growing in bright light, and I have some growing in like filtered, not even filtered, but should I keep this as one? No, the top part has a lot of rootage on it, but let's keep some of this stem so it's easier to plant. Maybe I didn't think this here part through with the propagating. I probably should have got another container, to be honest with you. Yep, that was a piece that was in soil that was growing from the top that has crazy rootage. Come on down in the water. Yeah, I should have definitely got another. Come on. There we go. Should definitely got another thing of water, but I was just assuming that this would work. I mean, it's working, but they're like folding in on top of each other, and then trying to get these little thingies to make sure that they're touching the water, and not to mention the ones that are growing the way they want to grow, which again is not their fault. Oh my goodness, I didn't even count, but I can tell you we're probably at least, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's like 10 here. We're at least 50. At least 50 cuttings by now, which means a lot more plantlets. Okay, I can see my giant Hawaiian in here. I see some more bigger. Yeah, I definitely need another. All right, guys, we'll be right back. All right, guys, we made it back. I got 2 more containers. Again, I forgot all about not forgot about them, but space-wise, I forgot about these here brandies. And again, I'm not even sure that these things will. Trying to get the area root T's out of here. There we go. I'm not sure if any of these will make it outside of here. Oh, there's my red Maranta. But I do want to cut it back. Maybe not all the way back, but back enough. Okay, I cut one over. I don't know which one I just cut, but or maybe I cut it and it's just crazy rooted it. Yep, that's what it is. Okay, I just pulled some rootage off. Or did I just pull the plant apart from the cut that was not cut? What in the world did I cut? I should have just left this in here, as that was rooted fairly good, but I did cut, well, even though I cut it, I still should have just left it in there, honestly, but yeah. Yeah, I got another water thingy for these. And again, this is why I really want to get that little terrarium thingy, so that I can let these grow the way they want to. Because this sucks that these plants only like high humidity, or should I say grow proper rather, with high humidity. Because this has, yeah, it has roots on it. See these roots, you guys? That's just crazy. But they all, like I said, are rooted pretty good. And I mean, like, that would sustain itself. But like I said, with these things growing outside of this high humidity situation, is going to be tough. So I don't know. Again, this is why I would like that thingy. What is it called? A tridronium, vibranium. I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about. The little enclosures, I think, that are made for like little reptiles and things. If I'm not mistaken. That's a nice root on that one. I'm definitely ready to be potted. Oh, I didn't want to work with sphagnum off, so I can't be too upset. Alright, what do we have in here? Next, there's another one. Now this one is growing wild. Like, wow. I mean, like, seriously, you're pulling up moss, dude. Okay, there we go. That is a nice size, healthy looking lichens. And again, trying to weed, there we go. Let's just cut. There we go. Alright, I cut this here, Brandy. Now I have to try to untangle. Oh, and of course de-root a lot of this here stuff. And basically de-rooting for me at this point is just, oh, I just broke a stem. It's just pulling at the roots. Here we go. Nice looking brandy as well. Like, these are like some nice little quaint leaves. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be fairly hectic. I don't know if I even want to, like, do these cuttings on camera. Oh, that's an empty one, so we can keep that like so. Because this is a lot, you guys. Or I might just have to pause the video and then just take a break before I attack this here plant, because there is a lot. I mean, a lot. And with me procrastinating, it just didn't make it any better. I might just cut this leaf off, and I did it. Make that a top cutting there. Okay, stop swimming in the water. Will that help? Yeah, that looks like it's going to do something. Alright. I don't know how many cuttings of these. I mean, it's not a lot. At least, yeah, it's not a lot. But I can tell you it's enough, though. And I just, yeah. But what else do we have in here? There's a lot in here left. But again, I don't know if I want to necessarily cut. As you guys can see, there's the giant She was covered. You see that not Monstera, my Maranta is still in here. New growth. Well, it looks like a couple of times a new growth, but apparently couldn't get any light, which I'm sure that was the case. Let's see, I cut you there. You're rooted. I could cut you twice on this one. I don't. Well, I guess I did. These are some of the definitely original leaves. I don't know if you guys can. I broke it. Crap. It's a nice root system. Alright, this is the last cut for. Wait, hold on. No, it's not. There it is. Alright, so now a lot of this stuff in here can breathe. That's what's, well, at least what's left can actually breathe. Oh, no wonder a lot of these roots are secondary, because that was hard to get out. Bigger size ones, more than likely, these rather were during the time I was actually putting Miracle-Gro inside of the, oh, that was too short, inside of the my little terrarium here. Do not cut the root. Thank you. Weird growth there. Oh, too short, too short. Cut you there. And that is one, so that's fine. Oh yeah, there's at least about 100, maybe 100 plus markings, which I'm going to freaking enjoy. Just imagine if every single cutting made it. That would just, oh my, markings galore. Markings freaking galore. I cannot wait. Definitely should have did this. I'm learning my lesson as I go. Again, even though these will be in warmer conditions, I still have to, I was gonna say, I know it was more. Like, these leaves are just wonderful. And then the backs, of course, have that burgundy color. But I'm learning as I go. As I was saying, I'm trying to, even though, like I said, I propagate throughout the year because I have the environment for them. But again, I will feel a lot more, I wouldn't say confident in propagating. Health-wise, with the plants, I feel they'll be a lot more healthy. Not healthy, I wouldn't even say healthy. Better chance of survival just in case if anything happens. This is either a Cebu Blue. Yep, Cebu Blue is in here. We're actually good now, you guys. I've cut back enough. Yeah, I've cut back enough to, you guys can definitely tell the difference. Just trying to make sure here. I got everything. There are some smaller trailing ones, but as you see, what I normally do is just push them down towards the ground and allow them to root out. But I do see some bigger markings. I'm trying to see, do I need to cut? Oh, that was one of the stems I cut here. Yeah, let's hit this one more time. There we go. Okay, and I think we're done, you guys. Where is my mobile? All right, so this is what we're dealing with now. Gonna give you guys a better view. I'm so glad that I'm through with this. I don't know how long this video is going to be, simply because of I don't know. What was I supposed to say? Oh, because I had to stop it a few times, but this is it. What's in the inside that is left? There is the, what is that? My Maranta. These are, crap, my giant Hawaiians. I can tell. Oh, what is, okay, those, it looks like, that dirt looked like bugs, and I was finna freak out, but there's some damage there. With this brightness of this brandy light, anyway. There's the melano, and these are the jewels. They used to stand up, but everything got pushed, and yeah, they're on the side for light. What else do we have here? Yeah, this is everything. All this is natural moss, which I can replace. There's like a whole patch on the side of the house. This is the stem from that girl there. We also have some strawberry begonias in here as well. Look at that root off this here thing. Looks like a little caterpillar. I probably shouldn't have tugged on it, but hopefully she starts to grow. This thing is old. When I say she's old, she is old. But that is it. And there's the other one. There's two in here. There's the other one. Mikings, strawberry. That is it. There used to be a lizard that used to live in here. She's actually, oh crap, I may have brought her in the house. Oh my god. Hopefully she didn't. But anyway, she used to stay inside of the prop box and chilling there. Used to feed her little crickets and stuff. But yeah, that is it. This is it. Yeah. See you guys up top. But these are all the cuttings as well. And I guess we're going to try to get them in there. All right. Oh, okay, guys. So, now let me just cut these two real quick, or three real quick. Boom. All right, now we're going to try and plant these little galleys up in some soil. I should actually let these sit in water for a little while, but I really want to go ahead and get this done. But yeah, wouldn't that have been nice? There's like a lot of mikings. That's why I have several pots so I can spread them out. But oh, let's get this girl back outside. She hasn't had any. This is like crazy because I can literally see through this thing. Like, can you see that? Like, all right, so we're through with her. Oh, whoa. Yeah, I don't know about these here brandies, but we're gonna give them a go. All right, just because. All right, let's go ahead and, I don't know, I should have got another different type of pot for the brandies because I'm not going to, I mean, this is supposed to be my filler everything up pot. We're going to try it. Okay, but I do have some of these over here, you know, little nursery pots. No, I might just put all the brandies in here. I don't even know if I want to keep these brandies. Yeah, I might just put, I don't know. I have one like growing in pond. It's doing whatever it wants to do at this moment because I don't pay much attention to it, and she definitely doesn't get much fertilizer. Simply because honestly I forget. Let's just be honest. Oh, two of my thingies fell, so it's about 78 in here. Yeah, 76 outside. Anyway, I'm all off. Yeah, we're just gonna put these in here. I didn't spray this part with water. I could have just, I don't want them to be, I don't want them to, crap. The more space you give them, then the more, with some plants, the more they tend to just work on pushing out roots until they can find a stable spot or something to, all right. Oh man, so we're gonna put all of these in here, correct? Yeah, that's what I said. All right. Now after this here point, I'm not sure. I'm not sure like if I want and or need to put these inside of the prop box, or more or less find a spot to put these inside of the prop box. So I don't know. We're gonna figure this here out. This is a nice one, a nice root system as well. And we're gonna put the leaves on the outside. This is why I try to keep some of the stem, depending on how close the internoding is, so I can get these girlies down in here. Oh yeah, this is going to be very interesting. And I mean very interesting. I should have started to count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But yeah, guys, hopefully I can get a lot done today. I really have a lot, and I mean a lot. Even though I could have done a lot of that stuff first, but like I said, I've been honestly procrastinating this thing for a very long time. And a lot of you guys, if you pay close attention to things like I do, then you would definitely know I've been procrastinating from doing this for a very, very, and I mean very long time. As you can see why. There's like tons of nodes. This pot is just like, there's like tons of nodes everywhere, which I mean I don't have a problem with. All right. It's always with me, it's just the babysitting or having to watch and hover, even though I am a kind of sort of hovering type of parent, but that's only based on plants that are actually doing okay, you know. So keep that in mind. And goodness, yeah, this is going to be one funky looking pot, but they're cuttings, little small ones as well, some in the middle. And now we're through. Now this is again a big behind pot of micings, and I wish I didn't do this. Oh, whoa. So that's my spray thing with liquid dirt in it. So to prevent any soil, any extra soil to get on this here table. While this is a whole piece of a maranta. Because right now it's giving, I don't want it. Alright guys, so we are through. This is like one of the weirdest looking weirdest looking miking spot. And of course, yeah guys, but yeah, and of course I just have to just wait until they decide to auto log. I have to just wait until they decide to grow back and do their own thing. But right now I'm just cleaning off the foliage. You know, soil and water doesn't mix, so I just want to make sure everything is cleaned off. And again, I don't know where I'm going to put these. Maybe it's at the prop box. I know they won't do too good outside in regular temperatures, but I do have my greenhouse. But you know, winter is coming up, and these things like high crazy humidity, so we'll figure that out. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is going to be micings. All right, so I have these here pots here. Everything is cut up, so now we're just, yep. We're just going to figure this here out. I'm gonna wait on the weird shape ones, the ones that I'm going to have trouble. I'm wondering, should I layer it, dig it? I don't know. I usually do this part. Oh my goodness. Whoa. I usually do this, and then as I fill it in, I'll readjust it. You've just seen it, you guys. I don't have to explain that 1,000,001 times. But hopefully this works. It should work. Again, I just don't. It's just these cuttings. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. It's just the cuttings. And again, we are using, I don't know if I should use this. Yeah, so just by looking at a lot of these here nodes and also area roots, That's a weird one. Yeah, you have to stick to the side. Some of these won't make it, like I said before, but there is over 100 cuttings, so definitely more than half will make it. Definitely not worried about that part, but this here is so like time consuming, you guys. Like, how do you? Let me know in the comment section. I know a lot of you guys are be so aggravated. If this wasn't like a Micans, to be honest, I wouldn't be doing this. It probably got cut and then probably put out in the yard, since I too much don't like throw away just healthy plants, you know, just plants period. I mean, I don't technically throw them away, but I do put them out in the yard. Mother Nature takes over, and that's all she wrote. And either it goes good or it doesn't. So, oh my goodness, we're almost there, kind of, sort of, guys. Thanks to the people who are oh, what was that? Okay, thanks to the people who are sticking around and actually enjoy this type of stuff. I mean, I just like the planting part and the watering and watching it grow. I can deal with some propagating, don't get me wrong, but I said some, not like 500 cuttings of the same plant. It's hectic. I probably should put a layer of soil in, but we're going to wait. Oh, also another reason I'm maxing this out so that the root system of these here cuttings can kind of max out together, so they're not all just working on a root system. And I mean, they all are, but you get what I'm saying. It's just not one working on a root system in this here pot, which is, I mean, yeah, I still have to stand them up and get them together. That's a lot. This is a lot. All right, guys, let me know down in the comment section what, I mean, I know what season you're probably going into, but what are your temperatures like? Are some of you guys like straight into cold, or you're kind of like us, you're going back and forth, or you're just pure hot? I know some of you guys are hot, and I know a lot of people across the map. Some of them are just getting into spring, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of the cooler weather. I said I wasn't going to pack them. A lot of the cooler weather is starting to come in and or go out. I have to figure this here out, you guys. I knew I should have waited. I should have waited. Should have gathered my thoughts, because it took me a while to gather my thoughts just to prepare myself just to cut the thing up. But let me get a layer of soil to put on top so I can correct some of these here. You know, I wish it was like some other plants. You can just throw them down and something touch the soil, you're good. Unfortunately, I mean, in certain cases now this will work. If you're lucky and a good part of it hits the soil, then you're good. But yeah, this case, no, because I actually have to make sure the node is buried and all this other good stuff that we need in order for the stuff to grow correctly. There's a new leaf there. Alright, so we still have about 1,000 more to go, at least to put down in here. So now what I'm doing, I made like a trench on one side. Oh, these weird cuttings, will you cut your mess out? Hopefully everyone is doing a-okay. Oh my god, I can't wait till the fair gets here. It's not the rides, definitely not the people, it's just the food. And of course, to finish it off with, well, it's still food, but finish it off with a cinnamon roll, which are like huge and good, and depending on the person, can last you about a day or two. But with me, well, it'll last a couple days because I do eat one, and then, oh, did you just really just fall out? Did you guys see that? But I usually just eat one there and then take another home, which again will last a few days because I just had that one, or just had one rather. Will you just stay already? Like, what is your deal? You don't want to live? Is that what it is? Let me know. Sheesh. And it's like it is very adamant. Like, it does not. It's like I'm not having it. Alright, I need to put soil back in there. Oh, there's another one. This one works better because of how it's growing. Alright, and of course, right when I get through with these, kind of like I did the micans over there, I'm going to, come on, root. Sheesh. I'm going to go back in and put a little bit more soil in here. There we go, to cover up these roots, because a lot of them are still poking out. Want to keep as much as possible. And then I still have like the weird shape over here to deal with as well. Dude, when you get out the water, why are you swimming? Like, what is really going on? There, another top cutting here. I still have about 20 more to go. That's fairly just not cool. Guys, this is like, well, I know it's not, well, not the longest. I don't know. I can't say that because I don't remember. But did I just break that? No. But what I can say is like, this is going to be a very, very long video. So hopefully you guys grab what you need so you don't have to stop the video. But I understand it happens, and sometimes you just have to stop or pause it and come back and start there, or you know, sometimes you just let it run and then come back and just start it back over to where you left off. I'm guilty of that a lot, and I mean a lot. Is this the same thing? Yes. So why are you not budging? Oh my goodness, it's like I pull up one and I see 12 more cuttings, and I'm doing what I said I wasn't going to do, and I'm still going. That is going to be one massive pot there. So we're gonna do this one. I might just put my weirder ones in here too. I got so distracted. I was packing. I was like really maxing that pot out. But with this one, we don't have to do much maxing. Yeah, this is a lot easier. When the pot, did you see that just jump out of there? When the pot is not maxed out. Nothing wrong with it, but I don't want to have to deal. Goodness, will you stay already? These things can be so difficult. You can sit in the middle, you can sit in the middle. And we're gonna go and get a few more back out of here. Yes, I'm taking a few more back out of here because I didn't want to stuff it, but I stuffed it anyway. And so we're just going to put these in here. Of course, this one is a lot better because it's not stuffed, but I still need to get in and do some adjusting down in there. Trying to get a lot of these out that too far down in there. All right, that'll do it for this. Okay, so we're done. Now I just need to get in here and adjust some of this here stuff. Foliage rather. Readjust some of this here foliage. To make sure, for one, I didn't bury like I just did that little top cutting there. And you're also pulling up the ones that I have buried as well. Yep, it happens. Alright, so of course this one looks better than the other one, even though they are, I wouldn't say the same, but you get the gist. Just like the other one, I'm pretty sure once I go to watering, well no, let's do this now because I see some stems that are moving, and we don't need that. And that lets me know, like I said, once I go to watering, things will go to moving or settling down rather. And I would like for them to settle in a natural kind of order spot. Like, I should have got my little pokey stick, but things happen. All right, guys, we are through with this here pot now. Just like the last one, clean the leaves off, foliage. At the same time, give it a little water so those roots do not dry out on me. Oh, all right, so we're gonna get this brandy over here and put this micans inside of this here pot that I got for it, which is freaking nice. Yeah, all right, so the last one, same situation. Dry my hands. All right, so I want to adjust these just a little bit. Okay, so let's start on this side without breaking anything. I am pulling some of them up a little bit more because there is I did put a lot more soil on top compared to what it was before, which is fine. Trust me, once these things root and start to grow, rather, already rooted, it's turned out nice, especially since I took some of those cuttings out. We have a nice full looking kind of sort of pot. Again, I want to make sure, there it is, the top cutting there. I want to make sure everything is uncovered, still looks good. We good over here, looks good. What is this? Not too good. This one is poking. Alright, and then I want to make sure everything is everything, you know what I mean. Okay, let's use a piece of bark. Alright guys, this actually looks like a nice, actually looks better than the other one, pot of micans. And again, same thing. This foliage is not as bad as the rest, but we are wanting to make sure that we give our roots some good water. Alright, and then that is it. That is it, guys. Is that it? Oh, yes, we are freaking through. And it took like 14 hours. Anyway, guys, that is it here for today's video. Please do me a favor, hit that like button if you enjoyed. Also, comment down below. Let me know, have you had any, not issues, but have you just had to chop up a plant where it's like 1,015,000 pieces that you have to put together, and I'm pretty sure it aggravated you. Some people like doing stuff like that. I don't. It's aggravating. Let me know down in the comment section below. A lot of things that I do use here over on Plantwitpete be down in the description box below as well. Go and check those out. Some of those do come with a discount code that can save you some coin as well. Make sure you subscribe, you guys. Your button should be gray and not red. If it's red, that means you're not subscribed. It takes like 0.1 second. Hit that button, subscribe. And I think that is it. I think I said all of my social handles are down below. I don't know, but we're going to say it again. All of my social handles are down below. Go and check those out. Whatever I usually put on Instagram goes straight to Facebook as well. So, yeah, if you'd like to support the channel, all those links and things are down in the description box as well. But yeah, that is it. Again, I can't believe we did this. I know editing is fixing to be hell for me. Again, thanks to you guys who stayed to the end of the video. If you did stay, do me a favor and put one of my favorite emojis, which is the green heart. Basically lets me know that you guys spanned it through to the end. I do not like how these things come in. When a new growth come in on a Selby, it is, maybe it's just my Selby, or maybe it just looks like it's dead, but it's not. But it do those transforming color things. But that is it, guys, here again for today's video. Make sure you are subscribed, make sure the notification bell is on. And that is it. Share the video to your dog, cat, mother, Auntie Lucy. Yeah. Subscribe. Yeah. But yeah, guys, again, this did turn out pretty nice. I love how they are. I pray and keep my fingers crossed that all of these will make it. You definitely can see the water. I'm not going to soak it. There is some at the bottom. I definitely should have put rocks at the bottom of that. This was the same way, just inside of a nice, pretty little couche. But yep, that is it. I might find a nice couche for this one, which I have one. It's not like nice, but I got it for like 50 cents, but it's nice for me. But anyway, guys, you know I keep talking. I'll see you guys on the next one. I was going to put these in my Costa Farm, like little white 6-inch pots, which I'm thinking about it. I probably should have, but then again, see you guys on the next one. Bye. Because you know I will talk and I will continue to talk.